We're giving ourselves 10 in-game years to become the ultimate rancher in Farming Simulator 22, legally as well as realistically. We've got the weekend to ourselves. We should be able to get ourselves through 10 in-game years. We're going to become Bubba, Rancher Bubba, maybe. We've got ourselves, well, a truck, ourselves a chainsaw, and, well, a trailer to live in. The goal is simple. We need to make $10 million to restore the ultimate ranch in the Western Wilds. This is a ranch restore, the ultimate ranch on Western Wilds.
Huh?
Well, one problem. I have absolutely no money to begin with. We're starting from scratch, so we're going to be using and abusing every loan I can get my greedy little mitts on just to get us above ground and get this working.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
So I've got a place to sleep, I've got some storage areas, and I've got a little bit of farmland to start with. The rest, I'm going to need to come up with on my own. Now, considering I've got no fields ready to go, I'm going to need to focus on some grass. Not that type of grass. I've got grass, hay, and we can do grass and hay, and the prices are actually not bad. What about, well, silage is even better. Yeah, that's a good plan. I think we got a plan here, guys, for some silage. That might work. So we're going to become the kings of silage. We need something to cut some grass, and this will work. And then we need something to be able to pull it. We're going to be living in the used equipment market, I think. This just might be perfect. I mean, it's totally legal, and it's realistic. I don't even want to mess around. Let's take our new setup out to this field and see what it can do. I mean, look at all this lush. Oh man, this field, okay, it's not thick. It should be fine though, right? Wait, there's nothing here. It's disappeared. It just turns to dust. Oh, come on.
Emotional, damn it!
Well, so much for that. I guess it's on to plan B, but you know what that means.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
So this is how we're gonna make our millions. Hey, everyone starts from somewhere, but we're gonna be tearing up these fields roughly 3 meters at a time. I mean, it's gonna take a long time. A very, very... Did I say it was going to take a long, very long time? So there you go. Part 1 of Plan B is now finished. Let's move along into Part 2, where we fix what wasn't supposed to happen. Well, you know what this means.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
Well, now that we're $50,000 further away from our goal, we can at least now plant our fields with our brand new Amazon, well, cedar. Now, let's fill with grass and head to the fields where we can, well, slowly make our way through and plant this all with some grass to do some haying and some silage cutting a little bit later. Oh boy. Yeah, this feels familiar for some reason. But of course, once that's done, we've got to head back to the shop for some more new equipment to, well, finish off that field. And of course, once again, everything is perfectly legal and realistic. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this at all of 2.5 to 3 miles per hour. What was I thinking? Oh, never mind. 4 miles per hour. That's better. So after day 1, well, we're further away from our goal than where we began. So let's not figure out our calculation. So starting off month 2, we've decided, well, we better fertilize some of this stuff. I think it's about time we did that. You know what, we're going to maximize the profits. And of course, we did need to spend a little bit to make a little bit more. And we'll be able to use this going forward. So whatever, it's a wash. And it's not that much money in the grand scheme of things. At least this is fast. That's what I'm saying right now. Now moving along into October, we can get our first cut off of this field and hopefully make some money before the end of the year. Which also means, well, we've changed up something. I know, it's a little bit different, but let's be honest, this is actually more realistic than our previous setup. So, I mean, you can't really complain then, can you? And this is definitely keeping along with the legal and the realistic side. Just watch out for rocks with this. You know what? It's a good thing we pushed all those rocks back down, because this thing would throw rocks at you like no tomorrow. Keep your heads on a swivel, or maybe just keep your heads down. Yeah, just keep your head down. Of course, now that everything is cut, well, we need to tidy this all up with a little bit of windrowing Then we need, of course, to bale with, well, a new John Deere tractor from the sales market, of course. And then lastly, we need to wrap it up. And yes, bank accounts were most likely irreparably damaged throughout the purchasing of all this new equipment. But of course, we can't just leave the bales out in the field, these small little bales. Well, we've got to load them up by hand and get them off and sell them off and see if by any chance we can make just the slightest of profits this year. I'm not holding my breath, but we have to start somewhere. And this is going to tell us really if our plan is going to work or not. I hate to break it to y'all, but I do not have a plan C on this one. So let's load these all off onto the train. We can do a couple at a time with the forks here, so that's not too bad. We'll see what we get out of this. Really hoping for some big money. I mean, we've rolled all our dice. I think we're out of dice. Could someone give me some more dice? You know what? On second thought, I've got skill. I don't need no dice. We got all the skill right here. We don't need no stinking dice. Year one is pretty much done, guys. It was an interesting year. We didn't really make any money this year. In fact, I think we've lost roughly 150,000. And just remember, we're just trying to save that $10 million up to rebuild the ultimate ranch. We need to rebuild this ultimate ranch. The $10 million for the rebuild. I think that maybe next year we should probably stay the course. That's what we do. No, that's not what we do at all once things start going wrong. No, you got that totally wrong. What do you do when things go wrong? You double down. That is right. We're doubling down next year. Let's go. That's right. We're doubling our loan amount. We've got some brand new John Deere swathers to really cut into this hay. And we're doubling down. We've actually bought more than enough stuff. And of course, we're hiring staff to help us out here. While we do that, we're also buying more land. We're expanding, we're biggering, we're bettering. And I know what you're asking, how much bigger are you want to make it with this equipment, Clutch? And the answer is at least double. I mean, we doubled up our loan amounts. Should be a little bit more than that, to be honest. So I think we at least need to do that to our field sizes. This new crop, this new field, this new area is actually almost 2/3 bigger than the original area. This is going to make us, well, so much more as far as hay goes, as far as silage goes. There's a lot here. It's just going to take some time, of course. And now, not to mention, we're still running double duty now that we got the other field. We're still going to get this done as well. There's stuff over there that, well, we can't trust anybody else with, so we've got to clean this up. And we've got our new baler. Did I say new baler? Yeah, this should save us a little bit of time since we no longer need to wrap us afterwards. It's one pass. It's a baler plus wrapper all in one. No fuss, no muss. Let's get her done. Let's try to simplify our lives a little bit, please. And what better way to do that with another new bale trailer as well. You know, like I said, we're spending everything we've got right now. I'm doubling down on everything. And this new Anderson bale trailer might, well, it's kind of the cat's meow for this. This is going to make our life a little bit easier for picking up those bales. You know what? It's okay. We got a brand new system in place. We made some money last year. We're going to be okay. We're gonna be okay. So on our first cut this year, only 44 bales. We're down almost 1/3 on the amount of bales made, but they're bigger bales too, so maybe it kind of washes out. We're gonna work on our yield next. So I think we've figured out the amount of land we want to work. Now we just need to go with it. Now I've got some issues like small fuel tanks and this small fertilizer that runs out right away. I mean, it'll work, but you know what? We need an upgrade so we can also do lime. Let's not forget about the lime. Now, of course, we can still fertilize with, well, the smaller equipment, which is kind of nice, but we still need one more piece of equipment, guys. We need a more effective field roller for that extra last little bit of percentage out of these crops. Okay, so it might not be the biggest thing in the world, but remember, it's not about how big it is, it's how you use it. No, but you know what? This is perfect. This is a good way to, you know what? Just get our grass back down, roll out this grass field, get her prepped, get her ready to go again. And you know, if we can keep this on rinse and repeat, this could be a serious moneymaker for us. Serious moneymaker coming in, maybe. So there you go, guys. This is it. Right now, we're just finishing up our brand new field. Well, the other half, or the bigger half of the field that we just planted, just made. So we just made this field. We've planted, we've fertilized, we've seeded, we've limed. Now we're just rolling it out, and that's it. Once it's done, guys, then we can go a couple months from now and come back in here. And you know what? If we do this right, we can like roll these fields every 3 or so months. just have a system set up, but it's much more than that because we're gonna be able to harvest so much more versus a standard crop. That is the plan. And here you thought I didn't have a plan. The best driver farmers has always got a plan. We've got a plan. We've always had we know what's going on. Don't worry, we've got this. So we're just gonna start selling off our bales, everything we made this last go around, which isn't a lot. We got these 2 trailer fulls we've dropped off here, but okay, so this was half the field. We only had the 44 some odd bales. But look at this. We're getting a better environmental score now. And that's key because that's going to help us get more money as we get closer. And what that's going to do? Well, that's going to make it that much closer to making and rebuilding the ultimate ranch. So now we're into June. It's been a couple months since we sold everything off, guys. We managed to make a little bit of profit. Not a lot. Paid off our debts a bit. Still owe about 200,000. So we're going to have to do this the hard way for sure. Nope, not trying to buy too much equipment right now. But I mean, look at this lush, this hay, this grass that we can cut right now. Let's get into this field. And I mean, look at how thick this is. Since we managed to, well, combine this into one, really take care of our field while planting and growing it. Now we can start rolling through it. Our environmental score should go up substantially, just judging at the yield we're getting off this right now. This is going to be a super crop for us. This is fantastic. So we're going to be swathing it all down. We got to go back in here. We've got to windrow it all up and then come back in and then start baling. And baling, holy, yeah, we're baling for sure. This is ridiculous. We've doubled the amount of bales we've ever made already. And we're only halfway through this field. And these are the larger capacity bales as well. So we're putting more per bale and we've already doubled what we've made in the past. This is going to be something. This is going to be something. But I don't want to sound like I'm getting ahead of the horse here. I do need to find a solution for that. It's so slow still. This is better than doing the bale and then the wrap, but this here's process is a long process. Let's wrap this one up. Let's start trucking these out of here, guys. Let's get this field cleared. So the plan here is really to take all these bales, get them off of the field, and we're just going to put them beside the field for now. I'm going to put them beside the field. They need a day to ferment and turn into silage anyways, or a month before we can sell them off anyways. Otherwise, we'll sell them as hay. We don't want that. No one wants to buy our hay. So we're going to set them off to the side, set them to sit for a bit, and then we can work on this field because, like I said, it's a rinse and repeat cycle. We just got to get back in here. We've got to start by rolling it out. We got to fertilize it again. We got to lime it again. And then we can just let it grow. We don't have to plant, luckily, but we still have more work to do on this. And hopefully, well, by the fall, we should be having another crop ready to cut here. We could possibly even get 4 out of this. So let's get into the groove of resetting this field. A little bit of roll, a little bit of fertilizer, and a little bit of lime. You know what? I think I need to change the cycle on the way I do this. I think I'm backwards, but it still works, so it don't matter. If it works, right? And just like that, we are done already. The field's been reset. We're ready to go. Another couple of months. We'll wait. Guys, things are looking good right now. I'm cautiously optimistic that we can reach our inevitable goal of the ultimate $10 million ranch. Can we revitalize the ultimate $10 million ranch? And to do that, we got to keep on harvesting. And I think we got to keep on bettering some of our new equipment. New windrower, it'll make life a little bit quicker, hopefully. But man, things are looking good. Right now, I still haven't sold anything. Guys, let's get another harvest in. We might even be able to get one more this season. And there you go, just like that, another harvest complete. 211 bales created from this massive field we've got. And you know what? Our environmental score is up around the mid 70s now as well, which is really going to affect our prices. Yeah, you take care of your field. It's just going to create more work for you, but it's the good kind of work this time rather than what we've had previously. So the time has finally come. Let's move all of our product to the train station. See what we're going to actually get out of this. How far can we go on this silage? The king of silage is here, guys. I think the king of silage is here. But we got to go sell all these bales off, and there's a lot of them. Boy, oh, I'm excited. Let's see what we got. Okay, not bad. Keep going. Let's go. More. Oh, give me some more. We need more. There we go. Over that 100 marker. We're up to 350 almost. Keep going. Let's get them a couple. Oh, so close to the 1 million mark. Get over it. There we go. Yes, get some. Are you freaking kidding me? 1.2? No way. We're ending at 1.55. That's awesome. Now that's what I'm talking about. We end off a little over 1 million bucks in the bank, even after paying off our entire loan. Everything's clear and free now. We own everything. We're good. Now, we've only harvested 2 times. It's technically 2 years in, even though the first year I really don't even count that because we're still setting things up. But 2 years in, we have $1 million bucks. We're over 10% of the way to our $10 million goal to restore the ultimate ranch here. So make sure you guys go down to the bottom if you haven't subscribed already and you enjoyed this video, which you're still here, so you must have. Go subscribe so you don't miss anything coming up in the future. And of course, slap the like while you're down there. Help out the old YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you next time.